Greetings, Hellfire gamers. This is the Architect once again with another video here. We're going to talk about how to bank BE, battle energy. You have to be willing to give up rank, you have to be willing to give up points, you have to be willing to give up the boxes if you want to bank your full potential of battle energy. There are several different ways of doing it. You can clear boxes while banking. You're not going to bank as much as you would if you ignored the boxes. Same thing with rank. You can rank and bank, but you're not going to make a top 3 run. You might get lucky and get into the top 10, most likely top 30. So let's get started. I'm not interested in the box this event at all, so what we're going to do here, normally I don't speed spawn if I'm banking. So I have my deck set to handicap, which is going to do no damage. And we're just going to run out my energy as fast as possible. The idea is to spawn as many bosses as I can. We're not going to attack team bosses. We're not going to attack mythic bosses. The only bosses we are going to go in on are regular bosses that give a 2 battle energy return for our 1 regenerated battle energy for now. Now, what we didn't see is the very beginning of the event, you get the smallest bosses possible. Your first 10 bosses or your first 9 bosses, and then repeating as many times as you can that 10th boss while collecting. You want to save those bosses. The idea is to keep your handicap down, keep your points down, scout the smallest bosses you can for as long as you can. And in order to do that, like I said, you have to keep your points down, which keeps you below the handicap. When it gets to near the end of the event, it'll get a little bit harder because you're going to scout a lot more team bosses, a lot more mythic bosses, and a lot less bosses with the 2 battle energy return. When this happens, that's just time to start using your regenerated battle energy to attack whatever you want to attack. Go for the vortex invader in the box, try to clear him out, but do not use banked BE. Only use your regenerated BE once you stop scouting the return bosses. The idea here is to collect as much as you can by the end of the event without using any. Now, to maximize this, you can use mission energy and just keep using banked BE as long as you're attacking 2 BE return. So right now we got lucky. We got several. See, click on them, see the rewards. That has no BE return. We are not going to attack that boss. Click on the mythic rewards. Again, no BE return. We're not going to attack that boss. These bosses, 2 battle energy return for 1 regenerated energy. So, now, to keep your points down, avoid MVPing the boss or doing the majority amount of damage. To do that, this early in the game, people will kill these bosses. So we come in, we X out. Upper right hand corner, X out, yes. Then we're going to call for help. Someone will come in, kill this boss for the points and the gems, and you reap the battle energy reward. You're going to do this for each one of these bosses. So as you can see, I had 3 regenerated battle energy. I'm going to get a return of 6 for these 3 bosses. Again, X out. You do this over the course of the entire event. You can usually, with the reward battle energy, you can bank anywhere from 250 to 400 battle energy. Now with these, I have 4 bosses, so I am going to use one of my banked BE, but I still get a 1 BE return. You use 1, you get 2 back, 1 to replace, 1 to add. So you're still getting banked battle energy. A lot of people I've talked to have trouble storing their energy. They don't know how to increase their overall, and really it's all about sacrifice. A lot of the things in this game are about sacrifice. Sacrificing rank, sacrificing the boxes, sacrificing the rewards, both in points and in rank. But the return in the end is banked resources. Same thing with dungeons, magic seals, regular seals. Wish Hellfire would put a way for you to completely ignore the bosses that you don't want to fight. And as you can see, people are killing my bosses, so I go in here, and guess what? 2 BE plus the emeralds, which I'm not worried about, but I'm going to save them all till the end of the event. Feed them off to some cards that might need feeding. So I used 3 regenerated BE, 1 banked BE. My total return was 7. And like I said, you can use mission energy to continue this and keep it going, maximize your return, and it won't hurt anything other than your mission energy. If you're worried about mission energy, then don't use it and just simply go in and use your regenerated energy with your regenerated battle energy over the course of the event. 250 to 300 battle energy doing that. And you're going to get large battle energy from your dailies, and you're going to get plenty of other battle energy through, point rewards and things like that. When people stop killing these bosses, which I haven't experienced yet, they usually do, but if they do stop killing your scouted bosses, then that's time for you to kill those bosses, gain some points, and move up to the next level, because the points get higher day by day. Bosses get bigger day by day, so people start going more after the bigger bosses. But just try to avoid MVPing anything. Don't attack the mythic, don't attack the team, only attack your 2 battle energy return bosses. It's fairly simple. Do it for as long as you can through the event, and when those bosses become scarce, just use your regenerated BE again to attack whatever you want to attack, but don't use any banked. See if I can get lucky and get another one. I sure did. I'll just throw another one at him. So this is my method. I try to explain the beginning of the event. When you first start scouting bosses, you're scouting the level 1 bosses. They are 2 battle energy return bosses, every one of them. Don't collect them. You X out. You throw 1 orb, or however many orbs you think it takes you to kill those bosses. Before you kill those bosses, you want to X out or back out of the fight. Say yes. Store that boss in your bank. Do that as many times as you can. I believe it's 10 in the beginning that you can hold, but you only really want to hold 9 and collect every boss after that to keep your points low, to keep your bosses small. I hope this helps anyone out there that is having trouble trying to store their battle energy. Once again, I don't normally use a speed spawn setup when I'm doing this, because I'm not worried about ranking. I'll use my regular deck and just trudge through the missions and you know, collect experience and all that stuff. So I hope this helps you. Good luck and have fun.